Hello guys, this is Revolution, and on this video we are going to be talking about what the potential multiplier for Goku's latest and greatest transformation, Ultra Instinct, Mastered Ultra Instinct if you will, could be. We're going to get to the bottom of how powerful this new transformation is. We're going to look at the different phases of Ultra Instinct Omen and kind of get a grasp of where they are in relevance to Super Saiyan Blue, for example, and hopefully get an idea of how powerful the Silverhead iteration of Ultra Instinct is. We'll also look at the opponents Goku faced in the build-up to Goku attaining Ultra Instinct Omen and Ultra Instinct, and use them as a reference point for where they would fit in line with Super Saiyan Blue. So, quick question, where do you believe Goku with the Silverhead iteration of Ultra Instinct compares to Whis, the angel attendant of Universe 7's God of Destruction, Beerus? Is it 1%, 10%, 20%, 50%? Or do you believe he even rivals somebody like Whis? Let me know your thoughts and reasons why in the comment section. If you are new to this channel and you aren't subscribed, or you're a returning viewer and you do enjoy my content, please do smash that subscribe button. If you love Dragon Ball, I assure you will love this channel. Please hit that subscribe button and the bell button next to it to be notified whenever I release new content. And everybody, keep lending me your energy for this huge Genki Dharma I am saving up. Keep smashing that like button, lend the Daishenken your energy. So obviously, coming into Dragon Ball Super, Super Saiyan God initially was an incredible power up for Goku. Not only did he absorb that into base, which is now known as Saiyan Beyond God, and I know some people disagree with whether he absorbed this power into his base in his fight against Beerus, or whether he absorbed it later in his training with Whis, but eventually he did, and for the fight against Frieza, he was as powerful as the Super Saiyan God from Battle of Gods, in his base referred to by the fandom as Saiyan Beyond God. Then he can stack Super Saiyan on top of that, as well as the extensions of the Super Saiyan form, Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 3. However, Goku can still stack Super Saiyan God on top of that again, so this is a post-Battle of Gods Super Saiyan God. Now we don't know the multiplier between Super Saiyan 3 and Super Saiyan God post the Battle of God saga. If you have any ideas on that, let me know in the comments section. Super Saiyan 3, as per the Super Exciting guys, is 400 times your base. But what we do know, as per Whis in episode 104, is that it is faster and stronger than Super Saiyan 3. Not that that's much of a surprise. However, he can still stack Super Saiyan on top of his godly key transformation Super Saiyan God, creating a hybrid transformation known as Super Saiyan Blue. This is a really powerful transformation. Basing it off his fight with Kefla later in the Tournament of Power, Super Saiyan Blue seems to be a 50 times multiplier over Super Saiyan God, just as Golden Haired Super Saiyan transformation was a 50 times multiplier as per the Super Exciting guide and Toriyama in interviews. However, Super Saiyan Blue wasn't even close to being able to tangle with the absolute power of Jiren the Great from Universe 11. Even though Goku can use a technique which literally amplifies the power of his Super Saiyan Blue form, the Kaioken technique, which he can use to a degree of 20 times. That's literally the power of 20 Super Saiyan Blue Gokus. Yet in Goku's own words, even Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 wouldn't work against Jiren. I'm just going to point out that at that point, that was a suppressed Jiren. However, after being defeated by his own Spirit Bomb, Goku broke through his shell and unveiled the first phase of Ultra Instinct Omen in the Dragon Ball Super Specials. It was only at that moment that Jiren started to take Goku seriously. So what we're going to do is find out how much stronger that version of Ultra Instinct, Phase 1 Ultra Instinct Omen, was over Super Saiyan Blue. In episode 110, Whis tells us that Ultra Instinct Omen Goku at that time was literally running on a certain type of energy, and that energy was the Spirit Bomb that Goku used to try and defeat Jiren. Now Goku used the Spirit Bomb as a last resort when he realised that Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 was not enough to take down Jiren, so obviously it should go without saying that the Spirit Bomb was stronger than Goku at that time. Of course, when that Spirit Bomb hit Goku, it knocked him out. In fact, it didn't just knock him out, it almost killed him. I think you can roughly say that that Spirit Bomb was at least twice as strong as Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 Goku, so equivalent to a Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 40. However, it must be noted that this is a low ball of the power of the Spirit Bomb. That's at least as powerful it should be, and we'll be using that figure for this video for the sake of lowballing. But you could argue that it was actually stronger than that. but we don't have any information pertaining to that, so we'll stick with the low ball. It also really doesn't contradict anything either. So given that Ultra Instinct Omen Phase 1 was fueled by the Spirit Bomb, that would make him relevant to a Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 40, give or take. And you also have to consider the fact that the transformation of Ultra Instinct comes along with the ability of Mastery of Self Movement, which basically increases the user's speed by removing the thought process. You also have to take into consideration everybody's reaction to this first phase of Ultra Instinct Omen. Beerus was more concerned with how easily Goku attained this Mastery of Self Movement rather than the power of the form itself. Whilst Goku's performance was dramatically improved against a suppressed Jiren, it ultimately wasn't really enough to damage Jiren or be close enough to eliminating him. Sure, we saw Jiren power up a little bit at the end, but that was a far cry from the full power Jiren we saw from episode 127 onwards. It was also stated by Piccolo that Goku's performance against Jiren was improving the longer he fought in Ultra Instinct Omen, but that doesn't necessarily pertain to power, more the fact that he's improving his abilities of Mastery of Self Movement as the fight went along. The second coming of Ultra Instinct Omen was against Super Saiyan Kefla. Super Saiyan Kefla was stated by Whis to rival the Super Spirit Bomb from the Dragon Ball Super Specials. So that means Super Saiyan Kefla was as strong as a Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 40, which was literally proved when she took the fight against Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku seriously. She literally one-shotted it. Sure, Goku was drained at the time. Regardless, we still confirmed that Kefla in Super Saiyan 1 was relevant to the Super Spirit Bomb, so it's undeniable really. It was this power that forced Goku into Ultra Instinct Omen Phase 2. He wasn't actually running off the Spirit Bomb energy this time. It never mentioned what he was running off, to be brutally honest. Who knows, that's just Dragon Ball Super's writing for you. But it was heavily implied during this fight that Kefla in Super Saiyan 2 had the power advantage. Roshi stated that if one of Kefla's beams at the end of the fight hit Goku, it would have killed him. The second phase of Ultra Instinct Omen was definitely more powerful than the first phase. This was noted by both Piccolo, who picked up on the fact that Kefla and Goku were pushing each other to get stronger, as well as the fact that Toppo mentioned that Goku is going to keep getting stronger. Whilst the Mastery of Self Movement grants you far better reaction speed than your opponent, it was implied in this fight that Super Saiyan 2 Kefla still had the power advantage over Ultra Instinct Omen Phase 2 Goku. The Super Saiyan 2 multiplier is 2 times that of the regular Super Saiyan multiplier, so that will put Super Saiyan 2 Kefla's power at least an equivalent to Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 80. Now, a lot of people believe that Kefla was in some sort of berserk mode at the time because of the greenish tint in Kefla's hair. Whilst this may have been the case, there's no official confirmation of that either in the anime or any other sources. So, as I said, this is a lowball video. I'm sticking with Super Saiyan 2's multiplier for this one. Goku wasn't really able to do any significant damage to Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. She often laughed at his attacks. However, with the Kamehameha, he was still able to eliminate her from the arena, meaning that he was somewhat relevant to her Super Saiyan 2 power. Meaning that Ultra Instinct Omen Phase 2 was somewhat relevant to a Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 80. And don't forget guys, with Ultra Instinct, you don't just increase your power, your speed vastly increases due to the Mastery of Self Movement ability. And we saw the first signs in this fight that Ultra Instinct might come with the pure progress ability that we saw Hit demonstrate in the God of Destruction tournament. It was also Ultra Instinct Omen Phase 2 that Beerus started to feel challenged by. Of course, this wasn't the last time Goku would initiate Ultra Instinct Omen. He got it again in episode 128 against a fully powered Jiren. And there's an article in the V-Jump magazine where Beerus says that Ultra Instinct Omen Phase 3 Goku was relevant to his power, once again confirming that Goku powered up with Phase 3. During Goku's fight with Kefla, Jiren was meditating. He only woke up when Goku re-achieved Ultra Instinct Omen. However, he only slightly acknowledged Kefla's power by twitching his eyes or mouth or something when he was meditating. So that just goes to show that even Jiren didn't consider Kefla's power comparable to his own. In episode 129, Ultra Instinct Omen pretty much fought on par with a fully powered Jiren. Jiren did eventually corner Ultra Instinct Omen Phase 3 Goku, which forced him to counter-attack, eventually unlocking Mastered Ultra Instinct. Obviously, it's hard to scale where Beerus in a fully powered Jiren compared to, say, Goku's Super Saiyan Blue transformation. As we know, they are vastly stronger. We just know that Ultra Instinct Omen Phase 3 was able to compete with both of them. We've just discussed that at low balls, Ultra Instinct Omen Phase 1 was at least times 40 of Super Saiyan Blue, and Ultra Instinct Omen Phase 2 was equivalent to 80 times Super Saiyan Blue. So I think the third phase could be around 120 times Super Saiyan Blue. Now I don't have that much to back this up, so in all brutal honesty it is my headcanon for now. Even so, I still feel it is a lowballed amount and it doesn't contradict anything that came before it. If Jiren was at least equivalent to Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 120, it easily explains how he was able to completely manhandle Super Saiyan Blue Goku, as well as Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 Goku, literally stared down the Spirit Bomb, which was at least equivalent to Super Saiyan Blue times 40, and then tank a triple attack from Android 17, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20 Goku, and Blue Evolution Vegeta all at once. So what about the silver-haired Ultra Instinct? Well, once again guys, I'm going to try and lowball this as much as possible, but really the sky's the limit for this transformation. We saw Ultra Instinct Goku literally squash a fully powered Jiren attack at the end of episode 129, and then in episode 130 completely cancelled out another fully powered Jiren attack, as well as literally beating fully powered Jiren to a pulp that even had the Universe 11 Supreme Kai exclaiming that Goku now far surpassed Jiren's power. It all seemed pretty easy for Ultra Instinct Goku at this point, and I think it would be more than fair to say that even at a low ball, it's twice as strong as Ultra Instinct Omen Phase 3, which would make it the equivalent to Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 240. And guys, I can totally empathise with you if you think it's even stronger than that. Like I keep saying throughout this video, this is a low ball figure. But if you consider this transformation has the power equivalent to 240 Super Saiyan Blue Gokus, as well as having the ability of mastery of self-movement, this transformation is simply next level shit. Of course, that isn't where it stops, because in response to this, Jiren broke through his own shell and we got Awakened Jiren. And Jiren landed in total 6 shots on Ultra Instinct Goku, even with mastery of self-movement. Now, to do this, you must exceed the power and speed of the Ultra Instinct user you're fighting against. Jiren certainly started to win the fight at this point, and once again, low ball figure guys would have needed to get at least 3 times stronger to be able to do this. But like I said earlier, Goku has shown signs of pure progress, and upon seeing Jiren attack his friends, he decided to power up and literally bring out more power, which ultimately, as Beerus said, undeniably granted Goku the win over Awakened Jiren until his body told out. But once again, he would have at least had to get 2 times stronger to be able to beat this Awakened Jiren, which would put Ultra Instinct Goku at the end of that fight equivalent to at least 480 Super Saiyan Blue Gokus. You could round it up to 500 times for simplicity's sake. Even at a low ball, the Ultra Instinct transformation is a mammoth power-up. And on top of that, it has mastery of self-movement. This is truly an extraordinary transformation. Of course guys, this is not an official figure for the multiplier, but of scaling certain events throughout the series, this is my lowball figure for Ultra Instinct. By all means, let me know your thoughts, whether you believe this is right or wrong, in the comments section. And if you aren't subscribed, please do subscribe to be notified whenever I release new content. Smash that like button, lend me your energy. Until next time, Ad Astra.